Hey, busy folk. Back at you with a busy review. I'm gonna get busy with White Claw alcoholic beverage. I keep seeing these everywhere. My friends keep drinking them. Greg's mom is always drinking these. She's obsessed with these things. And when I noticed that it said gluten-free, I was like, okay, I'm curious. I mean, I always thought this was kind of a girly drink. Well, it's like one of those foo-foo drinks. But when I saw gluten-free, because most of these kind of things are like malt liquor, like the majority of beer I can't drink because I still can't tolerate gluten. And like most beer has barley and hops and all that crap in it, so I can't drink it. And most other kind of liquors, like malt liquor, like a lot of this kind of thing, typically has gluten in it, but it says gluten-free, naturally gluten-free. I've never tried one before, so here's my first time trying White Claw. This is ruby grapefruit flavor. It's 5% alcohol, 12-ounce can. Cheers. Smells fruity. Doesn't even taste like alcohol. It tastes like watered down juice. $100 made pure, 2 grams of carbs, gluten-free, crafted using our unique brew pure process and only the finest flavors to deliver a surge of pure refreshment and a hard seltzer like no other. White Claw hard seltzer. Like, just the name White Claw sounds kind of girly, but tastes pretty good. That's the reason why I started drinking wine. I just stick to wine because over the years I've drank mostly hard liquor like whiskey, rum, vodka. Like, I've had a lot of Evan Williams, Jack Daniels. I want to try Jim Beam. I don't remember if I've had Jim Beam or not. If I did, it was like once. So I don't think I've had Jim Beam yet. That's also whiskey. I've had a lot of Sky vodka. Like, that was back in the day though. So like a few years ago, I just had mostly Smirnoff, or a while back I had a lot of UV Blue because that was a kind of vodka that was super strong, but it was like smooth enough to drink straight from the bottle, and it tasted pretty good. I don't really have that anymore though. I had a lot of Sailor Jerry's rum, Captain Morgan, spiced rum, regular rum, and Cannon Blast. Oh, I love the Cannon Blast Captain Morgan rum. It's so much sugar, but it tastes so good. It tastes like almost pure sugar and like maple syrup or something like that. It's super sweet and super smooth. Ugh. But I very rarely ever see like little like drinks like this, like gluten-free. So I just stuck to hard liquor. And over the years, it started screwing with my liver because when I did a CT scan a few years back, apparently I had an enlarged liver, so my doctor advised me to cut down on the alcohol. So I have cut down on the alcohol. I don't drink hard liquor anymore because that was the primary reason why I was getting an enlarged liver, and one of the primary causes of an enlarged liver is excessive amount of alcohol. So at this point onward, I drink in moderation now. Like, my binge drinking days are over. I just have some wine from time to time, and after all the different wines that me and Mason have tried, Sangria is probably one of my favorite wines. I do like the Merlot. That's pretty good. I wouldn't drink a lot of it. I would just have I would drink that just to like sip on it, like have a tiny little glass and just like taste it, because it tastes like wine that's been aged in an oak barrel. It has a really strong oak flavor to it. It almost tastes like someone put a little bit of whiskey in there. Like, it just has a strong oak barrel kind of scent to flavor to it. But at this point, my main drink, if I were to drink alcohol, my main drink is sangria. It tastes like fruit juice. Like, it does taste like alcohol, but it's so smooth. Like, you can't really taste the alcohol very much. It tastes like alcoholic fruit punch almost. Like, it tastes kind of like, it tastes like oranges and like other different kinds of fruit. Like, really smooth, really good, and it gets me buzzed really quick because it's like 10 or 10.5% alcohol. This is 5%. And knowing that I don't drink much, I always control how much I drink. My tolerance level has gone down a lot. So that's why with sangria, it's pretty strong wine, because there's a lot of foo-foo wine or like wine product that's only like 3 to 5% alcohol, because it's actually like fruit juice mixed with a little bit of wine. But sangria is like legitimate wine, and it's 10.5%, so it's a bit stronger. Like the strong real wine ranges anywhere from 9 to like 15 or 16%. Sangria is in the middle, around 10.5%. So typically I can get pretty buzzed off of like 1 or 2 glasses of sangria. And the reason why my tolerance level never goes up is because I control how much I drink. I don't get drunk anymore, I just get a good buzz. So typically after like maybe around 3 glasses, I just cut myself off. Or maybe like a few hours later when I'm like losing all my buzz, I'll have like 1 more glass just to keep it going. And that's the best way to keep your tolerance level low, so you don't have to drink excessively and put a ton of strain on your body from all that alcohol. And not to mention, you don't have to waste nearly as much money having to chug all that alcohol to get the same buzz that you could normally get from just 1 or 2 glasses. I'm not really a big fan of grapefruit. It's too much of a tangy, like strong kind of flavor. It's like tangy and bitter. This is really mild. It tastes like it's watered down, but still, I've never really been a fan of grapefruit. But this is just the one that I'm trying. This is my first time trying White Claw. This is just a flavor that was available at the time. But despite the fact that I'm not a fan of grapefruit flavor, since this is so mild and such a smooth kind of flavor, I don't really mind it. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy this flavor. I would probably buy just about any other flavor. But overall, this is still pretty decent. I'm already getting buzzed. I mean, one of the first ingredients on here is purified carbonated water, and then alcohol, natural flavors, cane sugar, citric acid, natural grapefruit juice concentrate, sodium citrate. Anyway, I think you get the point. This has been my busy review, getting busy with White Claw. I'd recommend it. Seriously, don't be afraid to try a kind of alcoholic beverage because of it being like a foo-foo drink. Like, oh, that's a wussy girly drink. Who cares? If it tastes good and it gets you buzzed, that's all that should matter. So screw what anyone else thinks. Anyway, stay busy. I'm buzzed already. Give me a break. This is why I have a low tolerance. I like staying at a low tolerance level, because I can get a little buzz off of 1 can. I haven't even finished it yet. There's still like a quarter of the can left. I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to edit this video with a buzz. I believe these things come in a pack of 8. I gotta look into how much they cost. I think I might buy a pack of these for myself. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos. Stay busy, everyone.